Hello everyone, this is Asik Agri from Software College, currently pursuing bachelor degree on ethical hacking and cybersecurity. Currently I am making a video for my coursework on security management assessment on PAYSURE digital wallet. Now, which was given by our module leader Ganesh Bhusal sir. I'm showing you my whole assessment journey, as well as how I did my assignment, how I did my assessment. So first of all, I would like to introduce about what is PAYSURE digital wallet. So in this 21st century, it is the era of the modern technology. So PAYSURE digital wallet is a convenient and comfortable digital payment platform that allows making fast and secure financial transaction, transferring money, paying bills, and QR payment. Have great. It is the one of the digital wallet transaction like an organization, company. I did. Assessment in PAYSURE digital wallet. So this is the mind map for PAYSURE digital wallet. First of all, I provided them a form, and after receiving their feedback, I did evaluation, and after evaluating the whole organization, I made here one assessment. So first of all, you can see here mind map. So there are different framework like ISO IC 27001 niche cybersecurity framework. It uses PCID ESS framework, COVID 2019 framework, GDPR framework. Like what are the component, as well as access control component, authentication, encryption, decryption, incident response, business continuity. Like it is using different component, and it is using different technology management area. It include external threat recovery, technical threat, and entities, as well as like threat actor, customer, regulation, auditors. You can see here different component names, branches, as well as here technology. What are the technology it uses? PAYSURE digital wallet is using like cloud computing, big data, and LLM. Yes, AI and ML, like blockchain, IoT device, Internet of Things device. Like what are the management area? Like people, process, data, technology are the management area. It has been using external threat. It includes like economic trend, regulation, reputation risks, social engineering, vendor risks, evolving threats. And what are the recovery section? It included restore system, integrity, update plans, lesson learned, resume operation continuity, etc. are the section it has been using. So yeah, this is all about the my mind map. Then after, what is the purpose? What is the main purpose of this assignment? Is the main purpose of this assessment is the providing the identifying vulnerabilities that might be used by internal and external parties, by examining the platform infrastructure, the process and policy in a systematic manner. This will involve the security of the mobile banking, mobile application of PAYSURE, the backend APIs, and the data handling process, the authentication process, as well as the fraudulence prevention system. Fraudulence prevention system. Yeah. So what are the results after completing this assessment? What we can get? What result of this assessment shall aim at determining threats that are currently facing PAYSURE digital wallet, and determine the threat probability and consequences of possible security breach, and point out gap of compliance with respect to legal regulation, industry, and industry specific requirement. Then after recommendation, as well as should give specific and prioritized method to increase the security posture of the organization for tomorrow, as well as assist in executive decision making on risks reduction, resource allocation, and strategic security planning, as well as. So this is the main result of this assessment that I aims to be. And what are the scope of this cybersecurity assessment? It addressed a full coverage of assessing the security control process, organization practices which PAYSURE digital wallet has been implementing to ensure the security of digital payment services, as well as customer data that is sensitive in its nature. So yeah, this is all about the scope. And methodology, you can see here the methodologies, like it has the strategy, compromise, the Annex ISO IEC 27001 framework, NIST framework, PCI, DIS framework, PAYSURE digital wallet uses the open banking and COVID IT governance framework, and OSF top 10 cybersecurity risks, application risks, risk register analyze, etc. So now, what organization overview? What is the PAYSURE digital organization? PAYSURE digital organization is the Nepal-based financial technology fintech organization founded in 2020 and approved by the Nepal Rashtra Bank. It offers an encrypted mobile virtual wallet through which user can carry out digital financial interaction, money transfer to other, pay bills, make purchases, and QR-based platform, um, and load their cash pass through the partnering banks. So this was the all about. This is the all about the organization overview. You can also see here in the text. And what are the regularity landscape like? It include the Nepal PSP guidelines, PSP's guidelines, Nepal Rashtra Bank, ISO IC 27001, 2022, and then after the fourth version of PCI DIS, payment card industry data security standard. And what are the trade landscape it has been using, like phishing? This is 24th century, so may trade has been occur in upcoming days, or in the digital wallet. So we have to be aware about it. So what are the key trade? I include here phishing, social engineering, advanced persistent threat like API abuse, undocumented or weakly secured APIs, mobile malware, insider threat, trust careless, and the danger of cloud security are the most important threat, key threats for that has been occur, yeah, that will be occur in upcoming days. So I list out here key threats. Then after, what is the security posture assessment of the PAYSURE digital wallet? In this area, the security control and operation is the general practice in daily basis within PAYSURE digital control. So I used here the different type of framework, different types of controls, like NIST framework, ISO IEC 27001 controls, standard control to determine the security posture assessment. It is to determine the area of strength, identify possible weakness and inconsistencies, and give an idea of the way how the overall security posture of the organization has can be improved. So this is the main security assessment posture. You can saw here the different policy and procedure, as well as some of the key policies are like access control policy, cryptographic policy, data classification handling policy, and incident response policy. I highlighted here the some of the key points, as well as and technical control. You can see here the technical control. I just so so there is the, I mentioned here the improvement opportunities, as well as, so I saw the different improvement section that has been that must be implemented in PAYSURE digital wallet. So I mentioned here API security monitoring improvement, as well as important opportunities, as well as clouds configuration management, and mobile app security testing improvement opportunity. It falls under the improvement opportunity, so I mentioned here. Then after, you can see here every like doing the assessment information security. During the assessment, uh, PAYSURE digital wallet has been fall under the different section, like governments, risks, policies, as well as, so how can the policy has been running, it has been defined, or it is in optimizing phase, or defined phase, or it has been managed phase. So to evaluating this, I just made one table here to make much more easier to see. Yeah, so governments falls under the defined section, which is level 3 in risk management in developing to defined section. So level 3, 2 to 3, and technical control and managed section, which is level 4, and incident response and developing section, which is level 2. So I evaluate here, and awareness and training on developing phase, which is level 2. And what is this summary of maturity model analysis is to identify which the focus can be sought to increase the level of security management, like what, how can we improve, how can we modify, how can we change. So it is the main summary of the maturity model. So I implemented here this standards such as ISO IC 27001, PCI DSS, and having the strong encryption, secure deployment practice, and layered defenses, which are useful technique that will perform, that will be form a good basic in protection of customer information and payment system. So I mentioned here, you can easily, you can see here in the test, as well as the result of, I mentioned here the risk digital result of risk assessment as well as. So you can see here the risk register table, where I identify different types of threat and their potential impact, likelihood, and their the level of risks, and how can we mitigate each of them, like their mitigation strategy. Then after, I identify different defined threat and vulnerabilities, like identifying theft and phishing, API abuse, insider threat, damage the data center through necessary misconfiguration in the cloud, like different types of risks I mentioned here. Then after, pasta threat modeling, which include the process of attack simulation and threat analysis framework. So yeah, in order to conduct the systematic process of identifying, evaluating, and prioritizing possible security threat to PAYSURE digital wallet platform, the pasta framework was implemented. So yeah, I mentioned here business objective as well as technical scope, system decomposition, and this is the data flow diagram. You can see here I use different icons to make much more easier to understand. I mentioned as security rules as well as, and we have to maintain the security rules as well as. So I use different type of policy, like email security policy, password management policy, bring your own device BYOD policy. You can see here this is email policy, and this is password management policy I implemented, and this is bring your own device. And at last not the least, recommendation in conclusion, yeah, this is all about my the cyber security management assessment for assessment. And I before doing assessment, I created a one survey form I provided to the PAYSURE digital wallet member. So this is the form, and this is the feedback I did. So yeah, this was all about my security assessment. Hope you like it. Thank you so much.